From the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
All American News brings you our people's contribution to America and freedom. Hey, Joe, wake up. Look, the war's over, honest. Oh, boy, what do you know about that? They certainly have something to shout about. It's a great day for the whole world, and especially for the servicemen. Oh, sweetheart, ain't it a grand and a glorious occasion? Chicago went wild with joy. So did Baltimore and every village and town. The long-awaited day arrived, the day with its cheers and happiness so dearly bought with blood and sorrow and death. The day that saw the end of the most horrible war of all time. The gas rationing lid was off. Once again, fill her up, give her all she'll take. Plenty of oil, too. Happy days are here again. Josiah Robertson, librarian of Richmond, Virginia, for 15 years, took up art as a hobby, oil, charcoal, and clay modeling. He never took a lesson in his life. He calls this third dimension modeling. Here's the king of Haiti. He makes drawings for the library's children's room and illustrates juvenile books. A book given him by his mother when he was 6. It was his inspiration. Charles F.M. Browne has been attached to the British Embassy in Washington, D.C. for 57 years. He's received many medals. He is an office helper. The Victorian Cross and Order of the Empire are among the medals he wears. He wrote this, A History of the Embassy. He has received numerous testimonials from England's royal family and from various ambassadors. Polytechnic College, Norfolk, Virginia. William Butts is a blind student at the college where he received a scholarship and studies by the Braille system. He is an exceptional student. He has been struggling for an education since 1928 and is now on the way to receiving his college degree, all done through mastering Braille and handling a typewriter. He is a musician and composer. He's beaten his handicap and has mastered several instruments. Here is George D. Cagle, age 20, of Washington, D.C., who has projected every issue of All American News at the Republic Theater, where he is the man behind the movie machine. He's been appointed to West Point Military Academy. A very great honor. Congratulations. Going home. That's the sweetest words a GI ever heard. This happy bunch has the points it takes to get out. And they lose no time in packing up their old kit bag. They ride anything. Ambulances for the wounded. This poor lad is taking home something to remember. The scene is Calcutta, and they're bound for Princep Chat Dock, where ferries will carry them to a transport. A fond farewell to the nurses who helped make life possible for many of the lads. Indian coolies, for American pennies, gladly serve as redcaps. Ferries filled with fighters, glad the fighting's done. On board at last, back to the good old USA, where just the formality of mustering out and then home, sweet home. And here is the scene just reversed. New contingents of Yanks are coming into Calcutta as replacements. These fellows weren't born soon enough. At least they didn't get into the Army soon enough. There is still a job to do. The newly found world peace must be maintained. But the worst is over. These boys will return before long.
This has been a presentation of the Library of Congress. Visit us at loc.gov.